Hello, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Today I'm here with the P52 Merlin, made by Kruger Intergalactic. Kruger sounds like a German company, actually. And I actually think in one of the brochures it did say that Kruger was German, but I'd have to double check that. Don't quote me on that. If it was German, it'd be good, because, I mean, everyone knows that the Germans make good stuff. Very good quality. It is classed as a snub-nose fighter, and that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what I would use it for. Most people know it as being the ship that is found on the back of the constellation Andromeda and the constellation Aquila. The Taurus does not have one, and the Phoenix has actually got the P52 Merlin. This is only the P52. The 72 has a bit better thrusters, primary engines, I believe, and maybe a couple other differences. It is 12 meters in length, which is pretty big for a single-seater fighter, if you ask me. It weighs 6 tons, metric tons, and it can only crew one person, very obviously. It might even be like small enough that we can, just jump on top of it. But the thrusters that it's got, pardon me, the thrusters that it's got 2 Tier 2 thrusters, and it's got 12 Tier 1 maneuvering thrusters. Now those are the same as the Origin ships had, which is insane. It is very well maneuverable for that reason. It has got one size 1 power plant. It's got 2 size 1 fixed mounts, which are these on the wings. And it's got 1 size 2 fixed mount, which is actually a Gatling gun. The Tiger Strike. It actually reminds me of a shark a little bit. Maybe of some sort of bird. It's got size 1 shields. I don't think I mentioned that either. But these are a couple of the maneuvering thrusters. 4 on the front. That's cool. Oh, but these lights as well. They almost look like the lights off a sports car if you had to compare them to something. Can I... Oh, I literally have just pushed the ship, I think. I don't know how I did that. Oh, look at that. If you double-click the side keys, you can roll. That is cool. But anyway, that is a landing gear. Very good detail. If we just continue prone under here, these ones are the cool ones. If I can actually get in. Now the text is actually there. What's it say? The maximum pressure should not be exceeded under any circumstances. Danger, warning, caution. 6,500 PSI. That is ridiculous. I don't have any base reference for that. But, I mean, like, I know my tires in my car, I fill them to about 35. So, 6,500 PSI. That is ridiculous. Actually, if you notice here, though, the wings, like, bend, and this is just in landing mode. What's that say? Is that a serial number? Basically. Man, these stickers are great. You can actually read the stuff on them. No, but when you go into flight mode, these will fold down. A couple more lights. One interesting thing, actually, is this round bit, and I have no idea what its purpose is. But it looks cool all the same. These lights are irrelevant, but they're cool, so who cares? These engines, they're great. I do not know what these the slits are. I do not know what these are. Coming around the other side, it's basically the same. These are the intakes. It has got a limited boost, actually, if I recall right, from the limited flight of the ship I've had. So once you use your boost, you're basically gone. if I remember correctly. It doesn't charge. I don't know why. It's got the intakes. It should. I think maybe that is one of the differences between the P52 and the P72. The P72 does not have the fixed Gatling gun on the front, but it does have a rechargeable boost, if I recall. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. That was several months ago, even like a year ago that I heard this. Can I jump up here now? I just did it. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't want to go inside the cockpit yet. I want to show you guys the top. If we were in the smaller... Oh, come on. No. If we were in the smaller hangar, I could just drop down from the top, but since we're not, it's not really possible. I literally just did it. Like, what? Maybe this side will be better. And I'm flying backwards. Alpha 2.5. Huzzah, there we go. So you can see it says no step, obviously, and these are actually, if you look, they look like flaps for the atmospheric flight. This thing might actually be okay in the atmosphere. Another ship, that's okay. Oh, do not fall down that hole and do not fall off. Okay. So again, these intakes look insane. It emphasizes that we're just kind of nestled in between everything in our seat. Got another maneuvering thruster here. I love the color of the ship as well. Although I think it could be a little bit more reflective if you had to ask me. But this is the Gatling gun as well. 8 barrels. And that will shoot right through the front. I don't know what these are. What do they say? 6,500 PSI. I do not know what they control. Maybe they control for the front landing gear? Question mark. I mean, theoretically you would want 2 on each of those landing legs because they hold more weight than this one. Would you not? Maybe that logic is wrong, but... Also, if you look... The Gatling gun, it also would come up a little bit. Because otherwise you're just shooting, like, through the front of the ship, almost. Also, if you look at it, it's as tall as I am, and it's, like, highest point. It's a big ship. For, like, scale-wise, it's still, like, huge. But let's hop inside. Nice handle to grab. And for the fast animations, that one is not much faster. It's still going to take a long time to get in the ship. But now that we're in here, the HUD actually works out really well. You can fly this thing. Okay, that's weird. You could theoretically fly this thing without a helmet. Not that you would want to, because you're in such a small space with limited life support. Actually, we can see right behind. Look at that leather. That's like my BMW leather quality right there. With the blue stitching and everything. No, but seriously, like, you got some hydraulics back there. It's pretty cool. Looking down, nice feet rests. The visibility is actually very good. The only way it ever becomes annoying, from when I've flown this thing, is if a ship goes in front and below your nose. But regardless, you have your scanner anyway, your radar, whatchamacallit. So maybe you would need a helmet then if you're defending your constellation. Because how would you have a HUD if you did not have your helmet? The screen on this thing is very small. You can kind of see the blue outline there. Let's go F4 and see how it looks on the outside. It's really small, but again, like I said, the scale. It's just, it's huge. But yeah, it's pretty good. Let's hop out. That all goes away. So I mean, what do I think of the Merlin? It's a fantastic ship. I actually owned one for quite a while, and then the P52 came out, and I melted the Merlin, and I bought a P52 with a lifetime insurance. Just because it's got the rechargeable. I'm pretty sure it's got the rechargeable boost. It's a luxury ship. It's actually white and yellow according to the concept art. It's got a leather seat. But really I'm hoping for the fact that one day, when I get my 890 jump, maybe I'll be able to put it in there and have another kind of little ship to tool around on. Maybe when I land on a planet, I'll be able to pull it out of my cargo hold. It'll be kind of like my Dragonfly, so to speak, except an actual ship. I'm also maybe hoping that, you know, maybe it'll fit in my Caterpillar. These are the things I'm thinking about. It's hard to say, though. We have no way to know. Caterpillar's not the game. P72 is not the game either. But I thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it informative and entertaining. Please stay tuned for more. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.